So as part of starting the KIC UDS Classic 2023, we are organizing an orientation and training program for the new AgriTechies. So my presentation talked about KIC, so introducing the AgriTechies as we call them, or the participants of the AgriTech Challenge Classic, to what Kosmos Innovation Center is about, what our programs are, some of the things that we've done in the past, who we focus on as beneficiaries, some of our impact, and some of our stakeholders. We also talked about the AgriTech Challenge itself, which is an entrepreneurship training program with a competitive aspect. So we talked through the different training topics and tenets that we'll be taking the AgriTechies through so far as entrepreneurship along the agri value chain is concerned, as well as innovation, and some of the things that we expect our AgriTechies to do and to be. For instance, we want them to have fire in the belly, we want them to have their skin in the game, and we always say that KIC, we invest in the jockey and not the horse. So it was just to orient them around the KIC way, what we expect them to do, and what we think they need to do to be successful in our program. So at KIC, we train or transform, inspire, and invest in young entrepreneurs. So we are aiming to help build young entrepreneurs, have them build innovative and commercially driven businesses in the agri value chain, so that they can contribute to solving lots of the problems that especially smallholder farmers face along the agri value chain. So we are hoping, just like we've done in the past, to help birth startups like Trotto Tractor, Tech Shelter, and co, who will be able to be sustainable and to be successful, create jobs for young people, and impact the lives of smallholder farmers and others in the agri value chain.
My presentation actually is on it's an introduction to agricultural value chains. The aim is to introduce these young people who are interested in entrepreneurship to get interested in agripreneurship, basically leveraging the opportunities within the agricultural sector. So my presentation on agricultural value chain was to expose them to the business opportunities within the agricultural sector. We all know that in sub-Saharan Africa, and for that matter Ghana, the agricultural sector constitutes the major source of employment. Okay, and we are currently grappling with the issue of youth unemployment. And all the people you've seen here are people within the ages of 18 to 35, which we consider the youth. And therefore exposing them to the huge opportunities in the agricultural sector. I mean, the agricultural sector holds a lot of opportunities for young people to venture into against this growing youth unemployment that we are struggling to contain. Well, for me, what I would say is that we should always seek, just as we are doing, we should always seek the opportunity to engage the youth and encourage them and expose them to the opportunities within the agricultural sector, as that is one of the ways by which we can reduce the increasing youth unemployment, rather than everybody looking up to government for employment in the formal sector.
Okay, basically it was about the psychological aspects of entrepreneurship. We thought that it's worth them knowing what the psychological aspects of being an entrepreneur is. Those aspects that are to do, they are emotional and to do with the mental abilities of the person. You know, these are things that are not tangible, but being an entrepreneur alone is a stressful endeavor. They take risks, they make decisions, all of these things are very stressful. And so it's important that you tickle their minds about issues like this, because those are the things that even destroy businesses, because they are not able to keep themselves motivated. they're not resilient. So we thought that this is an aspect that would be very useful for them at this stage. Well, since it is an orientation, is to give them tidbits on almost every model that they'll be encountering later during the course of the entire challenge. So we think that by the end of these 2 days, we should build their confidence and also build their capacity, let them know what is ahead of them and prepare them properly for them to take up this journey.
I'm in the person of Mariam Chris Seidu, a level 300 student of biotechnology and molecular biology. I'm the co-founder and production lead for Sagrisama Company Limited, and then we are into the production of organic fertilizer. Okay, KIC has impacted me so much to the extent that I've learned more about time management, bookkeeping, and then leadership. So I'll entreat everybody to participate in this year KIC program. So when I was coming to KIC, I came as a naive schoolgirl, but after 1 year of training, I'm now a matured entrepreneur who knows more about the business and then the markets.
building blocks of entrepreneurial psychology. And these are not new to you at all. As entrepreneurs and soon to be entrepreneurs, you have the goal setting, information seeking, opportunity seeking, high levels of energy, relationship, and I heard you, some of you, that those are your expectations for today. Relationships, networking, the desire for responsibility, perseverance, and demonstrating leadership activities. It is one of the drives. Some people want to be entrepreneurs because they want to take control. They want to lead.
Well, as we are seated here, we should be grateful that platforms like this are now available for us to tap into and to get opportunities to where it will broaden our minds and also to help us get more knowledge or apply information as to how we want to build upon our aspirations and dreams.
Now, we said design thinking, and you can see design is part of the process design thinking. What is design? What is design? Design, you'll be hearing what designer wear, isn't it? It's very common. When somebody is wearing this is why designer wear. Or this particular design is nice. It means that we are referring to a particular make or objects or painting or crafts that is made or molded. And that is the design.
When we talk about market research, we are talking about a process that you undertake to evaluate the viability of your product. The product can be a new one or an existing product. You have already set the market, but due to certain occurrences, you will want to conduct research to correct some anomalies. So, market research is about evaluating the viability of either a new product that you are bringing on board or an already existing product. And you can do that through conducting research using consumers or potential consumers or customers.
So the first one was about the psychology of entrepreneurship, whereby I learned about the 3 E's. And among the 3 E's, I learned that the first or the most important part of the E's is the entrepreneur, because he is the one with the idea. And if you have the idea, you serve as the driving force, and you keep the idea to push the business to go as and when you want. And that was the favorite part of the lecture I enjoyed among the students. This event is like an eye-opener, and it just showed me that I have to search for more, because having to be in a challenge gives you the chance to develop yourself through to the path that you never know that you can push yourself through. So it's just the first one. I hope to see more of it coming here coming.
For the past 2 days, I've been taking through orientation, taking through what KIC is. For the past 2 days, I've learned a lot, and one of the most important things I've learned is about team, how to form a team. And within a team, we have the drivers, the dreamers, and the doers. I know I am the driver, and I will be contributing much to the team I will be forming. What I have experienced has given me so much expectations, so I look forward to experiencing great opportunities that will help me realize my dreams and goals as an entrepreneur.
We've been here for the past for 2 days now. Just yesterday that we started. And by God's grace, we've ended today. And I really learned a lot, because though I study agriculture science, so I really wanted to pursue certain things in agriculture, which is why I decided to join this innovative center. And I've never regretted, just to say. And I would really love them to come again, because they've taught us different types of, some of the things that you do when you have to set up business from beginning to end. So I would love them to always come and then educate us more on this. Some of us who are not having ideas about these things, I think maybe when they continuously come in, we will be picturing them one by one.
Like my thinking ability, the innovation, and my business ideas. I've met with a lot of people from different mindsets, people with great ideas, innovation. And I actually learned a lot, and KIC, I can say, is not just a program, but it also wants young people to come out in their numbers with positive mindsets.
This is a 2-day program held on the 23rd and the 24th, and today happens to be the last day of the program, where speakers upon speakers took participants through some topics regarding agriculture and then entrepreneurship. Even though it is tedious, but we think that our expectations have been met as a faculty and as a team from KIC. The feedback has been positive, apart from those who walked to me to tell me that they actually learned a lot. We gauged today's attendance with yesterday's attendance. So usually after the first day you see people dropping off, but today the numbers even increased, and we had new people coming on board. And so we think that this has been a success, and as a team we are happy that we'll be able to achieve this.